Why do so many men struggle to perform in bed? More men are struggling in the bedroom today than at any other time in modern history, and almost nobody is talking about the real reasons why. Not the jokes, not the locker room bravado, not the fake alpha advice. I'm talking about the silent panic, the pressure, the moments where a man is in bed with a woman he desires and his body doesn't cooperate. And here's the part that shocks most men. This isn't just happening to insecure guys. It's happening to successful men, fit men, smart men, even very experienced men. So if you've ever had a moment where things didn't work the way you expected, stay with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why this is happening and what separates men who recover fast from the ones who spiral into quiet shame. Let's get into it. First, we need to kill the biggest lie men have been sold. The lie is that performance in bed is purely physical. It's not. For most men under 50, the issue is rarely capability, it's psychological overload. The spectator mindset, where most men lose before anything even begins. One of the biggest reasons men struggle isn't physical, it's mental. The moment you climb into your head, you climb out of your body. Instead of being present, you start watching yourself like a nervous actor under a spotlight. Am I doing this right? Does she like it? How do I look right now? And just like that, you've split your focus. Half of you is trying to connect, the other half is busy judging the performance. Understand this clearly. Anxiety is ego in disguise. It's the obsession with being evaluated. But real masculine presence is not performative, it is immersive. It's the ability to drop the mental commentary and fully occupy the moment without needing constant reassurance. Men who are powerful don't micromanage every second. They feel, they respond, they stay grounded. Because the truth is, the analytical mind and deep connection cannot coexist. When you overthink, your nervous system tightens. When you stay present, your body relaxes and responsiveness follows naturally. So the practical shift is simple but brutal. Get out of your head and back into your senses. Stop trying to look confident and start practicing being unself-conscious. The man who isn't monitoring himself is the man who feels steady, and steadiness is what people trust, respond to, and remember.
Low-grade soul poisoning. Let's call it what it is. Most men today are running on a steady diet of cheap dopamine, porn, endless scrolling, reels, gaming, constant novelty, zero effort, instant reward. You wake up and flood your brain with stimulation before you've even earned the day, and then you wonder why real intimacy doesn't hit the same. Here's the biological reality. Your brain adapts to what you feed it. If you train it to expect extreme visual novelty, constant switching, exaggerated bodies, exaggerated reactions, that becomes the new baseline. Your dopamine receptors downregulate. You need more to feel less. So when you're with a real woman, no camera angles, no instant scene changes, no artificial exaggeration, your nervous system reads it as underwhelming, not because she is, but because your brain has been overstimulated into numbness. This isn't just a habit, it's conditioning, and your body follows your brain's lead. If you want reliable performance, you have to detox the system, cut the artificial highs, resensitize your reward circuitry, earn your dopamine through discipline, training, real-world wins. Real intimacy isn't boring. Your brain is just spoiled. Fix the input, the output changes. Why some men feel dead in the bedroom. Let me give you a truth most men aren't ready to face. Bedroom performance rarely starts in the bedroom. It starts in the way you live your life. Sexual energy is not just physical, it is directional energy. It comes from drive, purpose, competition, risk, creation. A man who wakes up with a mission carries a different voltage in his body than the man drifting through life chasing comfort. Look closely and you'll see the pattern. The man who avoids confrontation, avoids responsibility, avoids growth, eventually becomes avoidant everywhere, including in intimacy. His edge dulls, his reactions slow, his presence weakens. Not because he is broken, but because his internal fire has been starved. Masculinity thrives on tension and forward movement. When your life becomes too safe, too predictable, too passive, your nervous system downshifts, and a downshifted man does not radiate virility. He negotiates with it.
Here's the practical reset. Build a life that demands something from you. Train hard, compete at something, pursue goals that scare you, make decisions quickly, speak directly, handle problems instead of circling them. When a man is fully engaged with life, that energy doesn't stay in the boardroom, the gym, or his ambitions. It follows him everywhere, including the bedroom. The temple is in ruins. Let's be brutally honest for a second. Most men aren't losing in the bedroom because of women. They're losing because their body is quietly betraying them. Your body is the instrument, and no man performs a symphony on a piano with snapped strings. Yet look around. Grown men running on 4-5 hours of sleep, living off sugar, alcohol, and ultra-processed garbage, sitting all day, never touching a weight. Then they wonder why the engine won't start when it matters most. Low testosterone is not just a getting older problem, it's a lifestyle verdict. Poor sleep crushes hormone production. No resistance training tells your body you don't need masculine drive. Excess body fat converts testosterone into estrogen. That's not opinion, that's biology. And let's talk stamina. If climbing a flight of stairs leaves you winded, what do you think happens under pressure? Circulation is performance. Heart health is bedroom health. This isn't about looking good shirtless. It's about capability. A sharp mind with a weak body creates frustration. Desire means nothing without physical authority to back it up. So fix the temple, lift heavy, sleep deeply, and eat like a man who respects himself. Because when the body rises, performance stops being a question.
Forgotten foreplay. Here is where many men get it completely wrong. You think attraction switches on in the bedroom. It doesn't. By the time you get there, the verdict has already been decided. Amateurs treat foreplay like a 5-minute warm-up. Seasoned men understand it's a lifestyle. It starts the moment you wake up. It's in how you move through your day, controlled, not chaotic. How you handle pressure without snapping. How you speak with calm authority instead of nervous energy. A woman doesn't respond deeply to a man she has to emotionally manage. Your presence either relaxes her or drains her. If all day you're complaining, indecisive, glued to your phone, irritated by small problems, or moving without direction, you slowly kill anticipation. No technique later can resurrect tension that never had space to grow. But when you lead yourself well, when your voice is grounded, your eye contact deliberate, your touch confident, attraction builds quietly in the background. By nightfall, you're not trying to create chemistry, you're stepping into it. Understand this clearly. Intimacy is rarely about a single moment. It is the emotional residue of the man you were all day. Master your energy, regulate your mood, move with intention. Because true foreplay isn't something you do, it's who she experiences you to be. If this hit you, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and drop control in the comments. Because mastering this is the real game every man needs to win.